So we'll start with the master bedroom. There's our closet, window to the front yard, to the kind of a sunroom area, window to the master bathroom. Nice lighting and shower. He talked about how it's important to make sure that this doesn't get flung open, and there's a rubber piece right there to stop it. Toilet, bathtub with jets. Need to have the water right above the jet line, and the heated floors, very fragile, as he mentioned as well. We'll head over here from the master bedroom to the kids' bathroom. So, all the drawers, sinks. Here's a bathtub, a little bit smaller than ours, and a little place for toiletries. A little kiddo's toilet. Come over here to right across the hall from the master is another with a nice little desk that could be a study even if needed. And over here to a nice little closet. Looking out on the back side of the house over the neighbors, that nice little creek right over there. We'll probably have to make sure we watch the kids, how deep that is. And then down the hill to the road, there's Locust and 121st. Oh, sorry. I'm not really sure what the name of the road is, sorry, but Locust. Here's this, a closet. Floors. He said he's going to seal these floors up. But here's a kiddo's room. A closet for storage again. And then here's a bedroom right across the hall from this one. Master in the corner, bathroom, another bedroom, and over here to this other closet right here for the kiddos. Overlooking back down the stairs.
Maybe it's 10 years ago. But we end up using the high velocity system for there.
Step in the front door.
We go there every year and check.
Step in the front door.
Okay. How much did that cost? It's the same kind of footprint.
Oh,
Just
that, I'm gonna guess back in the day, probably 13, 14 grand.
Mudroom. Put our shoes.
So, but I'm gonna try to see if we can get away with not
Nice
having to
little
do the
spot.
exact same system. The conventional system's a little bit less money.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's the same.
Yeah.
And then here's a little storage room.
Yeah. So it's
Storage room.
You know, the good news is all I have to do is get here and there. I really don't have to get into the.
Yeah,
Here's
that's you cannot get into the ceiling space is so low.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Yeah, it's almost like a half a basement, so to speak.
And over
So
here.
this area will always stay
Nice
good.
little kitchen area for us
It's a
to
matter of
eat.
bedrooms in here.
Okay.
Why don't I take a look?
Yeah.
Do you have access to the attic?
Yep.
Bathroom. And then the kitchen overlooking the backyard right here. And then here is a nice little pantry. And the shelf has about 3, 4, 5, 6 spots, shelves here. And then a back porch area. It has a locked. And it looks like there might be a wood screen on the back, actually. Stainless steel fridge. Nice oven. Nice washing machine. And sink. Plenty of room. Nice splash pad. And cabinetry. So now we'll head down to the next level. And a little storage right here to the right. And then just right here by the back porch. Right here to the area with books, shelves. Nice little fireplace. And then our front. Right there, look, we're looking at the street. This is kind of the area. And then here's a nice little bathroom for this down area, maybe for guests. So this is the half bathroom with the washing machine, dryer, and also kind of a little spot right there for washing clothes. And then here's this is where we end up going for the garage. It's electric, and can walk right in here to the. We can get 2 cars in, looks like, and some things to hang some bikes. And then there's the downstairs for playroom area. Once again, streets, front yard, and then looking down into the basement. And so a nice little play area for the kiddos, it seems. Some toys built out and a desk and TV. Nice and cool with shelves and then this is a nice some storage area. Nice little storage area right here. Let's see if I can get a light on here. There we go. Kind of against the wall. You can kind of see a little bit back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 4 shelves. The water heater, and we'll make sure we keep the kiddos out of here. And then one more for storage. Another storage room right across the way with 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. And then other areas right here to be able to store things as well. Over here, some more areas to store and head on out. here.
And then we're probably gonna have 1 vent, 2 vent, 3 vent, and probably 2 over here, just because we're not having.
One out here. Looking back right here. Gentlemen coming to look to see if this is where they'll do AC maybe. Walk around the house here. Nice little area right around the side. Little walking path. This is the garage. Right here.
So we're gonna probably,
This will be the back of the home.
on the way, hidden, you won't see a patio.
Nice little grass area. This will probably be the basement right here. And falling down the airway, by the way. Coming over here on the other side of the house. The big tree out front. Kind of the hill. Neighborhood of the cul-de-sac. So it's on the corner of Park Drive and Meadow.